Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium and gathered the whole company of soldiers around him. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him, then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. They put a staff in his right hand, and they knelt in front of him and mocked him. "Hail, King of the Jews," they said. They spit on him and took the staff and struck him on the head again and again. After they had mocked him, they took off the robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him.
The Bible tells us that Jesus came to destroy the works of the enemy. And Easter is a time when we see that in what Jesus did at Calvary. This passage with the soldiers is an interesting one because as I read through it, I tried to put myself in the position of a soldier. What would I have done? Would I have gone along with the rest of the crowd? Would I have gone along with the rest of the soldiers and crucified Jesus in a way and mocked him and ridiculed him? And I think I probably would, because it's so easy to get wrapped up with everything else that's going on and everyone else and do the same things. So I would probably have mocked him as well. I would probably have been the one who put the crown of thorns upon his head. I would have been the one that would have mocked him, that he declared to be the King of the Jews. And yet he was the king. The very people who were hurting him, he came to save, even the soldiers. He came to die for them. And Easter is a time when we can remember that. I wonder where you are this Easter. You know, are you one of these soldiers that would mock Jesus? Do you mock Jesus by your lifestyle, the way that you live? I'm also reminded of another soldier, a centurion soldier, who was at the foot of the cross when Jesus died. And this soldier was different. He had a revelation of who Jesus was. And when Jesus died on that cross, he looked up and he said, "Surely this man Jesus was the Son of God." Are you in the position of that soldier today? Have you had a revelation of who Jesus really is? Or is your life like one of the other soldiers in the passage who mocked Jesus? Does your lifestyle mock Jesus? Do people see the way that you live as something that is glorifying to God? This Easter, I would challenge you to spend time with God and ask him for a revelation of who he really is. And if your lifestyle is not that of a Christian, then I would ask that you pray and ask God by the power of his Holy Spirit to help you live the way that he would have you live. And that people would see this Easter in and through you. They would see the power of God and they would turn to God.